Hey, what you want? Oh, you want to learn more about SeaMoss today, right? Well, guess what? Today I got time, cuz. Today I got time. Don't worry, it's Uncle Zack. I got you. I got time. I'm going to tell you this time about the history of SeaMoss as we know it today. Let's go. Okay, let's get to it. Red algae has a long history as a source of nutritional, functional food ingredients and pharmaceutical substances. They are a source of antioxidants, including polyphenols, proteins, minerals, trace elements, vitamins, and essential fatty acids. Fossil records from an archaeological excavation in South Chile uncovered algae in the sediment that led these researchers to believe that early Chileans used seaweed for food and medicine. Carbon dating of these findings suggests that human consumption of seaweed goes back some 14,000 years ago. Incredible! But it's not just Chile that has a long history with seaweed. Other countries such as Ireland, Norway, Vietnam, Malaysia, and even in many parts of Africa, there is a history of seaweed being used for food and medicine. These records of ancient SeaMoss history kinda eclipse the story commonly told of the Irish potato famine in the 1800s as our first real record of SeaMoss used for food. Maybe your good old Uncle Zack will start calling Irish SeaMoss Chilean moss. All jokes aside, the Irish influence is generally noted as significant in the history of SeaMoss. During the potato famine, the Irish relied on the SeaMoss harvested from the coastline as a staple in their diets. When they migrated to other places such as Maine around 1847 and later the Caribbean, they quickly identified and consumed the local SeaMoss in those regions. The Irish immigrants to the Caribbean adopted the Garcilaria and Ukumai as their new Irish SeaMoss. They also gifted us in the Caribbean the cooked SeaMoss drink recipe sweetened with milk and sugar, which we call Irish SeaMoss. On a side note, most Caribbean people still boil their SeaMoss to this day. This is in part why in the Caribbean we use the name Irish Moss when we're talking about SeaMoss. Now let's forward to the 1970s through 80s when another significant part of SeaMoss history introduced us to Dr. Sebi, the Honduran healer. The story goes Alfredo Berman was raised in Honduras with his grandmother, who first introduced him to herbal healing. He later migrated to the United States where he was diagnosed with asthma, diabetes, impotency, and obesity. After unsuccessful treatments with conventional doctors and traditional Western medicine for his ailments, Bowman was led to an herbalist in Mexico where he found great healing success. I got this information from his bio page on his website. Check it out for yourself. Inspired by his personal healing experience, Alfredo Berman began creating natural plant-based cell food compounds formulated for their intercellular cleansing and the revitalization of all the cells that make up the human body. He then shared his formulations with others, which led to the creation of the USA Research Institute, which was located in Brooklyn. He also created Dr. Sebi LLC, and finally the USA Healing Village, which was located in Honduras. Sebi began marketing his products in the United States as well as practicing medicine through his Brooklyn based institute. However, in the late 1980s, Dr. Sebi was charged with 2 counts of practicing medicine without a license and taken to court by the New York Attorney General. Dr. Sebi beat that case. However, he was unsuccessful in a subsequent civil case, and his company agreed to no longer make therapeutic claims for any of its products. The USA Research Institute and Dr. Sebi relocated to California following his infamous court case, where he expanded his clientele to include celebrities like Lisa Left Eye Lopez and Steven Seagal, John Travolta, Eddie Murphy, and even Michael Jackson, whom Dr. Sebi claimed to cure. One of his most popular products is Bromide Plus Powder, which is a combination of SeaMoss and another algae, bladderwrack, which is a brown algae. Dr. Sebi passed away in 2016, and we are certainly grateful for his contribution to the history of SeaMoss and natural herbal health. Why I made Dr. Sebi part of my brief historical recap of SeaMoss is that he made lots of claims about SeaMoss that still resonate with consumers to this date. Okay, that's it for now. But I'll be back with the final part of my SeaMoss for Dummies series, where I will be covering some really interesting myths, facts, and widely accepted beliefs about SeaMoss, and I'll be breaking it down for you. I got to go, but I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe and stay tuned. This is Uncle Zack. Peace out. Oh, goodness, not you again.